On the edge of a sleepy seaside town, where the waves whispered secrets and the sand held old stories, lived a curious 8-year-old child named Mia. Gentle waves roll in as the sun rises. Seagulls cry in the distance. A quiet cove sparkles with morning light. Our young heroine Mia pulls on her boots and grabs her seashell journal, her face alight in anticipation. Low tide. The best time to find something new, Mia exclaimed in excitement. Colorful tide pools glisten, crabs scuttle, starfish cling to rocks. Every tide pool was a world of wonder. But today, one pool shimmered differently. Mia kneels beside the glowing pool. She reaches into the pool. Suddenly, water ripples and a swirl of bubbles rises. A small sea creature appears. This creature is Kai. Half seahorse, half otter, with shimmery scales. Whoa! A land walker. You can see me? Kai asked in amazement. You're real! I thought tide tales were just stories. Mia responded, equally astonished. Only if you stop believing. I'm Kai. Want to see something amazing? Kai replied, grinning. Yes, Mia replied after a moment's hesitation. She dives into the pool with Kai. Magic surrounds her, giving her the ability to breathe underwater. They emerge in a hidden kingdom of coral castles and glowing jellyfish lanterns. Below the surface was a world unseen, the Tidelands, a place of forgotten magic and ancient guardians. Kai leads Mia past ocean creatures dressed in clothes made of seaweed and shells. The ocean creatures murmured to each other. A child from above? The Tidestone must have chosen her. A regal voice said, This is Octavia, the wise octopus queen of Tidelands. Chosen? For what? Mia asked in confusion. The tides are changing. The heart current is fading. If it disappears, our worlds will drift apart. Kai responded, his expression serious. That sounds dreadful. Can I help? Mia asked in concern. Perhaps? Queen Octavia replied thoughtfully. The heart current is a powerful flow connecting sea and shore. It needed balance, kindness, and courage to stay strong. I'll help. Will you show me the way? Mia asked Kai. Gladly, Kai responded in a hopeful voice. Mia and Kai swim through whirlpools and found glowing shell riddles. Together, they solved them and moved on. On their way, they met a grumpy sea turtle with trash tangled on its neck. Here, Mia said kindly as she removed the obstruction. The sea turtle immediately felt better and smiled for the first time in ages. Mia and Kai waved in goodbye as they made their way through a cave of echoes. It was eerie and dark, but they braved their way through and emerged to find a pod of dolphins looking frantic. What's wrong? Mia asked in concern. We can't find our song. We lost it in the seabed. A young dolphin replied in a worried voice. Let me help you find it, Mia offered, looking at Kai. Together, they found the hidden song and returned it to the dolphins. Thank you! The dolphins told Kai and Mia in a sing-song voice. You're welcome! The two replied in unison. As they continued on their way, they finally found the coral rings that channel the heart current in disarray. With quiet determination, Kai and Mia restored the coral rings. Mia places her seashell journal into a glowing reef core. Light bursts around them. Her stories, her heart, they restored the current. The sea remembers. Queen Octavia said, looking up the restored heart current. Thank you, Mia. You brought the tides back to life. Kai told Mia with teary eyes filled with gratitude. Thank you, child. Queen Octavia handing her a glowing seashell. You've restored the heart current. Please accept this small token of our thanks. I am so glad I was able to come here and help, Mia replied happily. I hope I can return to visit. You are always welcome here. The seashell I gave you will guide you, Queen Octavia replied. Nia stayed for the celebration before making her way back home. As she emerges from the tide pool, she was surprised to find that it is still morning. She looked back into the tide pool wistfully. The ocean sparkles, but the tide pool no longer glows. With a contented sigh, she heads home and opens her journal, now glowing slightly. She looked forward to returning to Tidelands and playing with her new friends. Some adventures are hidden beneath the waves, and if you listen closely, the tide might still tell its tale. The end. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and follow for more stories.